Morning. Good morning. Friday, January 11th. We're at Woody's Gap. There's John. Juju. Mosey Mike. We're here at Woody's Gap. How great is that? All right, we're gonna go to Hawks Mountain Shelter this morning. I think that's about 13 miles out. Stay there overnight. Rain's supposed to come in tonight, so we'll see how that goes, because right now the temperature is about 20 degrees. So we'll see how that goes. But anyhow, up here at Woody's Gap, shakedown hike. I think this is number 4. All right, so again, it's Mosey Mike and Juju. Shakedown hike number 4, I guess it is, maybe 5. Anyhow, Woody's Gap to Hawks Shelter. We're going south on the AT, and then I think we're gonna go Hawks Mountain to Springer, and then back to Hawks Mountain Shelter tomorrow, and then Sunday back to the truck at Woody's Gap. I think that's a total close to 40 miles, 35 miles, something like that. Anyway, yeah, I think it's about 30 miles. So it's absolutely beautiful. I think it was right at 20 degrees, a little bit of breeze up at the parking lot. But right now, man, it is absolutely gorgeous out here. And I'm sure, you know, April, May, you won't get this view because the trees will be full of leaves, but right now it is just absolutely gorgeous. So anyhow, looking forward to this. We got some rain coming in, which will afford us an opportunity to see how our gear works, you know, in that environment, cold and rainy. But we've done it before, it's nothing new. And I'll do, I think, a review on my sleep system when we get to camp tonight if we got time. Anyhow, hope you all are doing good. Let's get this thing started. Here we go. Alright, so we're about 3.5 in. It's taking us a little over an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at the most. Stopped a couple times, did a little sightseeing. Anyway, it's beautiful out today. Still got about 10 to go up to Hawks Mountain Shelter. Let's see who's up there. Just met a guy, said he met a southbounder who's finishing today, who started in July. Man, that's amazing. Just coming through Gooch Gap, going up. All right, so we are at the Gooch Mountain Shelter. It is down that way on that blue blaze. You can kind of see the shelter right there. We stayed there I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm talking about it was like a monsoon. But that's a good shelter right there. And we got good tent sites, water. That's a great campsite, great shelter. And I don't see anybody down there right now, so no northbounders today. Here we go. I think we're about right at 5 miles in. We're gonna go another 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles, and have some lunch. It's only about 11 o'clock, so we've got 5 miles in, just over 2 hours, so not bad at all. All right, we just passed Devil's Kitchen. That's 14.5 from Springer. That will be one of our first nights on the trail that we might stay. We're gonna shoot for Gooch, which will be about 16 and a half, 16 and 3/4. So we'll see. But anyway, we're about half a mile from, I don't know if you can hear that water. It's water running all down through there. We're gonna go right down there, get us a little lunch, rest these dogs for a little bit, get back on it. Here we go. Lunchtime. Alright, well, we just had lunch back there at the creek. That was really nice. It's about 6 3/4 miles from Woody Gap, so that was a good little hump into there. It's perfect down in by the creek though. That was great. So anyway, we got about another 6 3/4 to Hawk's Nest Shelter, and that's what we'll call it a day. Get set up. Going up. All right, so I'm not sure exactly what mountain this is or what ridge we're on. We're walking the ridge. It goes downhill both sides. It's pretty flat up here. This would be a pretty cool campsite up here, but I'm sure the wind gets blowing. It'd be tough up here. Anyhow, we're about 9.5, maybe 10 in, so we got about 2.5, 3, maybe 3.5 left. Not that much. Still plenty of daylight. Amazing. All right, we just made the climb out of Horse Gap. That was a butt kicker. Whew. Like straight up for 400 feet. Anyhow, I think we're less than 2 miles out. It's around 3 o'clock, so not sure if there'll be enough daylight by the time I get water and everything else to film my setup. But if there is, I will. If not, hopefully I have time before we get through this hike. Like I said, we've got about 2 miles to go, a little less than that. And setting up camp. Well, we made it. Hawk Mountain Shelter. Down that way. And I'm gonna tell you, this old dude is tired. Whoo! All right, let's go get down here and get set up for the night. There we go.